Jamal, because of your UFC debut ahead of you, I guess give us the emotions just a couple days out from that big moment in your career.
I'm just numb right now. It's a dream come true. Like last time we talked, so it's a lot of preparation coming into this, and I worked my ass off. Definitely in this camp, and just the whole time. Once I got my contract, so I'm just soaking it in this week, man. I'm not trying to get too excited. And I'm trying to act like I've been here before. And it's crazy because, like, half the time I'm a fan, and the other part of me is like, man, you still have a job too, So I'm just walking in this week as like, okay, stay calm, look cool, look focused, act like just look cool, man. Like, don't do nothing weird, So it's kind of a crazy week, man.
I love it. Rescheduled, right? I didn't hear exactly what happened. So what happened that you weren't able to compete in December?
It was, most people don't know, like, my mom is still fighting stage 3 cancer, and it kind of took a toll on her. And as well as, my dad got really sick as well. And, I do have 2 boys, which people didn't know, that are not my own. So it was like, I had to really be a family person and a family man. And I wasn't mentally ready to fight, and I was trying to go through the camp. But then most of my time I was back home, just trying to make sure, taking care of my family, being a family guy, and it was just like, respectfully, I didn't want to come out here and not give my best, and I don't want to put a half-ass performance. I don't want to come out here and make every excuse in the book like most people do. So I was like, let's take the time and let's do it right. And I feel like that's what I did.
That's a very mature decision. I mean, I imagine not an easy one, right? Like you said, it's been your dream to get here, and then it's there, and then you have to say, hold on, let me delay it just a little bit. I guess, how hard was it to come to that conclusion, and I guess who helped advise you to say, like, hey, let's not do this right now?
I have a lot of good friends, family friends and family, and then, like they told me, like, you get one chance to do this and do it right. And trust me, like me as just a person, it's like, you can go on my record. You don't see cancel bouts on my record. So it's not like I'm a guy who takes fights and cancels. So it was like a pride thing too. And, and what they say, pride comes before the fall. And it was like, people talk to me a lot, was like, hey, man, like, just take your time. Like, what are you rushing for? Like, and I was like, no, because I have to do it. Like, it's my debut. I have to go. And, they were like, it's not smart, and, and it was a tough decision. And, and I respect, like, Mick Maynard for, allowing that, because I know a lot of people would get mad, but it was like, man, it was a very critical point. I don't want to get too much in details about it, but it was like, it's like more like a respect to the company, to the fans, to the people. I don't want to come in here and just, oh, yeah, guys, I'm prepared, I'm ready, and then you go out there and then here comes the excuse, like everyone comes with, and there's no excuses for this weekend. So, like, whatever happens, it happens. So there's no excuse. There's nothing coming in. My mind is right. My body's right. I look good. I hope you guys don't realize I got lean as hell from the last fight. So, like, it's no excuses. I'm all in.
I love it, man. Well, hopefully everything's improved on that front. So, I mean, I guess seeing that you're here, that you did delay it, can we assume now that everything is 100%, that you're physically, mentally, everything's good?
Physically, mentally, I'm there. My mom has one more round of chemo. She's almost done on the 27th. This last stint was hard. Like, it definitely took her down, but everything's looking good, looking positive, and I felt like this was just a good time. Like, as things were clearing up, it was like, let's just run with it before life throws me something else, and it was just perfect timing, perfect moment, tough camp, and it was like, let's do it, let's go.
I love it. We'll hope things continue to improve on that front. Talk about the matchup that you have here. What do you think about Josh as an opponent? What he presents to you? What do you feel about it?
He's tough. I think he throws a lot of crazy, wild things, and definitely in the heavyweight division, a little bit more athletic than most people. But I feel like that's also gonna be his downfall. He's gonna burn his wad too. Trying to go out there and act like you're a 155er. And it's different. Like, people talk about my pace and my speed, but I've been doing this since middleweight, you know what I mean? And I got bigger and went to light heavy, and I kept the same speed, going to heavy now. So, like, I feel like I've been training this way for a long time, and it's natural for me to move a certain way and move at a certain pace. So I think that's going to be his downfall, is trying to match my pace and my speed. And, like, I've been doing this for a very long time at that pace. So I think that's going to be the downfall. But other than that, he's tough, man. 4-fight veteran. I mean, don't forget Contender Series too. So, I mean, I feel like it's a good fight. I don't overlook the guy. I mean, I prepared, trust me, a lot for this guy. So let's go out there and let's do it.
I love it. Last thing for me, I guess, talk to me about the goal here. Like you said, working for a long time. I mean, does this feel like a big moment? Like you got to come make some big statement and get the world to notice you? Or is it just like, hey, let's just get a win and take the next, little step forward? How are you viewing this?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If it's not top 15, it doesn't matter. We can sit up here and play this game all day and say, oh, look, we always seen one-trick ponies. We seen motherfuckers get one win and then that's it, And it's not that I'm dissing him or anything, but it's like, if it's not top 15 in my head, it doesn't matter. So, once I get this win, it's back into the gym again. It's back to the lab. It's back to grinding. It's not, oh, I get one win. Let's go out and have some fun and let's enjoy this moment. It's like, hey, look, like I came here with a goal, and I've been training for a very long time. So, like I said, if it's not top 15, man, it's nothing to be celebrating for. It's time to get to work. So we go take this win. We'll take a fight at a time. We're going to do it right. I'm going to prepare correctly, and then we'll take it a fight at a time. I guarantee in the next 2 years, I guarantee I'll be in the top 15, and then that's when the real work starts.
Hey, Jamal. Is the plan still to go back down to light heavyweight, or is the immediate plan just to stay at heavyweight?
Just working with the PI. Doing a lot of testing. They really can't tell you what to do, like going up or down. But I say within my first 2 months, 3 months into, going into PI, being the first time in my career I've been fed correctly, the right macros and everything, and I just started getting leaner, I started getting bigger. And, that's one of the things where we start to realize, like, how long have I been in a calorie deficit in my whole career? So heavyweight seems like to be the plan right now. If you guys see the photos, or you see this weekend, you're going to be like, damn, this dude's definitely leaned out a lot, and I'm going to get even leaner, Shout out to Glenn from PI, because I even told him I got to get even leaner, for the heavyweight division. I want to look good, too, so look good, perform good, and all that. So, but right now, the plan is heavyweight, Trust me, light heavyweight's always home. Come on, I have like 20 damn fights from amateur to pro in that, so it's like, that's home, but right now it's heavyweight.
So you're going to continue to get lean, but you're going to still get yoked?
Yeah, man. I'm like, it feels good to eat now, man. Like, I was showing them one of my diet plans. These dudes were like, damn, you're starving. And I was like, fuck, man, it feels good to just be like eating good, eating healthy. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think I eat better now than I did when I fought at light heavyweight. Because I feel like I have to. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to look like I did my last fight, and I'm not trying to look like the rest of the other heavyweights either. So I feel like I eat better now, like consistently, than I did when I was cutting at 205. I feel like I eat less snacks now. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just strict on my diet.
Is there any hesitancy going up to heavyweight? Dealing with these bigger guys. That they're going to be bigger than you. Like, is there any hesitancy?
Fuck yes, it is, man. It is scary as hell, man. Like, and I know I'm not the bigger guy. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, I did my due diligence, man. I was working. I was lifting. I was lifting some weight, man, like, trying to keep the speed, and it's a new challenge. That's what I love about this right now. It's like, it's a new challenge. It's a new testament, and I feel like it's a new chapter in my career, definitely after the 2-year layoff. It's like, damn, I got new challenges. They're fucking bigger. Like, they're stronger. These dudes that's been here, they've been in heavyweight a lot longer than I have. And I think that's what made me work so hard, definitely these last 6 months was just like, man, we got to prepare for these dudes, man. I'm not trying to be out muscled. I'm not trying to do this. I'm trying to let these dudes know I can hang with them, But I think a lot of people will be surprised with my power and my strength once I get in there that night. You're going to see where it's not going to be a disadvantage, as most people would think. So I feel like I prepared right for the last 6 months.
Your UFC debut, they put you in the featured bout. Is there a reason why they put you there?
Come on, man. Look at me. I look good, man. You know what I mean? I'm about to fight good. I'm going to put on the show. And it's just, it's a dream come true, man. It's like, when I seen it, trust me, I seen a lot of reports. I seen a lot of shit talking from the fans and everything. But I was like, come on, man. Like, I look too good not to be on the main card, man. Like, what are you guys doing, These dudes are ugly and rugged and shit. And, like, you need a young stallion on TV, man. Like, come on. Like, even on my worst day, I look good, So it's just like, let's get it done. But, it's no pressure being on the main card. If that's your next question, is the fight's a fight. You can put me. I fought on a dark card in Bellator. Like, it doesn't matter where you put me. We're gonna get it done.
And finally, for me, there's been some debate on how you say your last name. So,
oh shit,
what's the proper way to say it?
Pogues.
Pogues.
Yeah, it's Pogues, Pogues. I've heard everything you heard of, but it's Pogues, man. Jamal Pogues. And see, that's also I'm not gonna lie to you. That I was like, these motherfuckers gonna get my name right, because people chopping it up and everything. So it's like, let me do my job and keep getting wins, so people don't fuck up my name no more. That's I'm gonna remember that too. After the fight, I'm like, you got my name right, bro? Like, I'm just kidding, guys, but It's all right, man. It's part of what I have to do. Just keep winning and make people start saying my name right.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.
So you just want to bet for me because I said Pogues.
Did you?
Yeah. So
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Hey, I did an interview yesterday, and it was the same thing. The guy was like, it was 3 dudes, and they were like, which one of us have it right? And I was like, and it was like the one dude, and he was like, see, I know my people, man. Yeah, I got you.
And look, my English is my second language, but I can read, so I'm good. Yeah. See. Do you? Okay. I know. Well, you keep saying you look good, feel good, and all that. Do you subscribe to that Deion Sanders kind of like the quotes that he has at all?
Yeah, man, because like, it's true. You know, it's I feel good because I've trained my ass off, and I look good. Once I take the shirt off, I'm about to look good as hell out there. You know what I mean? So, but then it's like it's a testament to my hard work too. So, and I feel good. My strength is there, my speed is there. You know, a lot of things was I keep the same speed, and it's like, man, I'm looking good. You know, they made me take off all my jewelry and shit before I got here. So, you know, and I was trying to be out here and look good for the cameras, but you know, it's all right though.
And you know what to say, man. You play good, they pay good.
Oh, yeah, you know, and that's what I'm saying, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you know the saying, when your palms are itching, you know, I feel like that 50K bonus is coming, man, because my palms been itching like crazy the last 2 weeks, you know? And I'm like, man, my mama about to get a brand new bag, man. Like, let's do it.
I appreciate you. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Jamal. Back here, brother.
Let's do it.
What does it take to get you pissed off? Because you know what I mean? You and I have ran into each other a few times. We've done interviews, and, like, you're always super cordial and nice guy. You're up there in a sweater. It says peace and love. Like, bro, when does that switch flip for you?
I don't think, like, it takes a lot, man. It took a lot of, you know, over the years, man. I used to be a very angry person, you know, and I used to do a lot of fucked up things in life. So it took me a long time to learn self-control and, you know, and I just learned how to really just use it when I need it, you know. And to me, it's like when I train, it comes out, you know. Don't think I'm not an angry person, man. Like, be honest with you, I'm probably angry all the damn time. But I just know how to use it, you know. And it's like, you know, it's like a chip on my shoulder, you know. And I just had to learn how to use it the right way in the right direction. And that's where the fighting comes in. That is, when, you know, when I'm sitting in the back and fight night is coming. And it took me a long time to understand that in fighting because my energy will be everywhere, man. You know, I'm trying to fight this, fight that, and now it's like when fight day comes, I learned how, definitely in my last fight, just use it for the fight, man, and let the rest be whatever it is. But I try to keep a lot of peace, a lot of people in my life that, you know, that brings me peace and comfort. And, you know, it takes a lot to be here, man, like, and just mentally, just as a person, you know, it's a lot of maturity and a lot of talks that I have, you know, and, you know, I love that people are, like, calm and patient with me and understand, like, I grew up a certain way, and I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to let go of that certain mentalities and certain triggers, you know, and then just working on myself, and then I have people to help me. So that's why I always say peace and love, and I always talk about love in all my interviews and showing respect to everybody because that's all we really have in this world, man. You know, it's like just love and respect. That's all we can do. So I'm not trying to be the angry person no more. I'm not trying to fight people on the street. I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm not trying to do any of these crazy things no more. It's like, man, let's take care of our people. Let's live this dream out to the fullest. And then, you know, let's see what life takes us.
And last one for me. Do you have a message for people out there that are, you know, kind of going through it mentally, that are waking up in the morning, you know, they might be getting over something, and then they wake up, life throws them another curveball, like, damn, I can't catch any breaks right now. Do you have a message for people like that?
Yeah, man, my whole life been throwing me goddamn curveballs, you know, and the best way I can tell anybody is, it's a quote by Nipsey Hussle. He said, it's better to keep going, you know, than turn around. So, you know, and I also had to realize I had to appreciate those dark times because those dark times, it prepared me, you know, it made me stronger. It helped prepare me for moments like this. And, you know, and when you have good times, you got to enjoy it as well because you know what it took to be here, you know. So I would tell anybody, just keep fighting. And I feel like just hold on to that dream no matter what. You know, when life keeps throwing curveballs and people keep, you know, doing what they're doing. And, you know, we got fucked up people in this world. And the energy's bad. People don't want to help no one out. No one want to give love to nobody. You know, it's just like they only want to support you when you get to the point. So I say you just got to love yourself even more in those days, you know, and be patient with yourself. You know, a lot of us never had, no one ever taught us how to be a man. You know, I posted that the other day, you know, in one of my interviews. Like, no one's ever taught me how to be a man, you know what I mean? And, you know, all I learned was violence. That's how I grew up, violence, violence, violence. You know, that's how we solve all of our problems. You know, you disrespect me, it's violence. You know, so then now I realize that's not the way to go all the time, you know. And when I had people finally sit me down, like Joe Daddy Stevenson, you know, shout out to my old coach, and guys like him who set me down and talked to me and was like, look, man, let's figure this shit out. Let's figure out why you're so mad, why you're so angry. And then I start getting to the roots of my problems. So I say be patient with yourself, keep loving yourself extra hard, because I'm telling you, like, this world would like turn you around and make me the most evil person in the world, you know. So when people see me now, you know, everybody's like, "Oh, you're so calm, collected, man." But it took years, man. It took me a very long time to get this peaceful. But it's funny because they think now I'm at peace, that like I'm a punk or something, and I'm just like, dude, I just love to fight, man. This my shit. Like the last fight, I'm talking shit. Like, let's go, man. Punch me, shit. Like, let's fucking go, you know. So you gonna see me same day at fight night, like, Josh, get your fat ass over here. like, motherfucker, like, I'm ready to go, man. Like, you know, but, you know, all respects to Josh and all that. But it's no, I hope you don't take no disrespect by it. But it's peace and love, man. That's like the sweater. That's why I love this sweater. I love everything about it. And if you look at my Instagram, all I do is talk about just positivity and having good people around you, because it took me almost like 23, 24 years to get those people around me. And it was just that's when I finally came to peace at life.
You got a favorite Nipsey Hussle song?
Man, it's you. Look, I'm coming out to grinding all my life, all right, for fight night. But, you know, my favorite song is Perfect Timing. You know, he says, I feel like perfect timing is always too late, but I'm still great despite of my mistakes, you know, and that's one of the most powerful words that, you know, I felt like I wasn't deserving of a lot of shit in life because the things I did and how I grew up. So it's like, yo, like, I'm here now, you know, and you guys I'm glad to be here because you guys have a more complete version of Jamal. Because if I would have got signed in 2019, I would have been out the UFC already. You probably seen my ass in the club fighting somebody and, you know, doing a whole bunch of shit, you know, like throwing up fingers and shit, if you know what that means. But it was just like, yo, like, I'm here now. Like, you got a more calm, polished Jamal, and I think, like, I'm more mature. So I feel like that's why I feel like the perfect timing for me to be in the UFC now is because I got my life on straight.
I believe the official count was 11 F-bombs there. Are you satisfied with that performance? Or?
Wait a minute, did I do 11 today?
I was keeping track. I think it was 11.
Shit. Lance, don't get mad at me because I said 11 F-bombs. Look, man, I just, this is how I express myself. You know, I probably use 12 Saturday night. I don't know. And you might hear me say fuck 5 times in the fight, but this is me, man. I try to be original. I try to be, you know, speak my mind. You know, a lot of people get on here and they try to be the nice guy and they try to be like they're perfect. Man, I'm not perfect. Look, man, I done a lot of messed up things. I got a bunch of tattoos. You know what I mean? I listen to very hood music. You should ask Lance, you know what I mean? Ask Riddick, man. That's just who I am, you know? But at the same time, like, I can still smile your face and give you a hug and tell you I love you, you know? So I'm balanced. You know what I'm saying? I got the hood in me. I got the you know, the nice part of me, and I got all the above. But man, let's go out there and just speak how we feel, you know. And if people don't like it, then, you know, fuck them. That's another F-bomb. But I just rather be original. I'd rather be original to you guys. And when someone sees this interview, I want them to relate to it, you know, instead of trying to put on this image. I was like, man, I'm not perfect, but I'm gonna speak how I feel because I feel like that can sell more than anything is me being original. You know, like I said, everybody's trying to be Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be Patty the Batty. You know, everybody want to be like these copycats. And it's like, come on, man. Like, that, we seen that shit before. Like, give me something different. Give me somebody that's real. Give me somebody that's original. So I respect, like, Jamal Hill, you know, being him, you know, and every fighter, you know. And one last thing to the fighters in the UFC. We are getting good fucking money. Stop trying to play gangster, bro. Because there's some real motherfuckers out here who's really done this shit. And I can take you to where I'm from, and I promise you guys will bitch out real quick. You guys are gym tough. You guys are not street tough. You're in a controlled environment, and then you made it out, and you think you tough. I will bring you to where the fuck I live, and I promise you guys ain't gonna make it out. Let's just get this money. Let's just fight these people. Let's put on good fights. Let's just give good interviews. Let's take pictures with fans, and let's move the fuck on, man. Because I came from a fucked up place, and I'm here now, and I got a jersey. I got a jersey on my fucking back now, you know what I mean? Like, I could have been on the front of a shirt. That's how fucked up I was living. Now I got a jersey with my name on it. So let's just enjoy this shit, enjoy this moment, ride it to the end, because it's not going to be forever. Stop trying to play hood with everybody, you know, because if you're really about it, you don't have to talk. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people I have my cousins outside in a minute waiting for your ass outside Apex. That's how the fuck I really get down. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's not play this gangster shit, man. And I'm not even a tough dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm all about making money and taking care of my people now. So it's like, I want a whole different mindset. So stop playing tough, stop playing gangster. You know what I mean? Just make your money and go home, man. Just make your money, go home, see your family, kiss your kids, hug your girl, enjoy the shit. Go to a club. I don't give a damn, man. But stop playing gangster, man. This shit is not cool no more, man. We're trying to get good credit, big houses, big checks, big cars. I want my mom to have a big-ass house. Like, I'm not worried about trying to look like the toughest motherfucker in the UFC, man. I just want to make my money, win, and leave, And you only look tough when you win the belt. So if you don't got the fucking belt, I don't know why you out here trying to act like you're the baddest motherfucker in the world. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it honest, man. So that's pretty much my message for today.